Greetings one and all, welcome back to the channel. We are doing part number 4 of my Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars playthrough. Let's carry on pretty much where we left off. Backtracked a little bit by the look of it. Okay.
Hi there. Hold it right there, you sore rat.
So it doesn't save exactly where you left it, so if you want to see how this all plays out, then go back and watch the end of part 3, where this playthrough is done. So I'm going to skip it and get back to where we were.
You keep your
because we were outside when I left this.
Terror.
Well, I know how all this goes. Not particularly good. If you're going to save something, better save it exactly where we were.
Does the man I'm gonna I'll rob you was the guy. Do you reckon? Do you reckon? What? What? Take a look. Perhaps you. Okay. Don't you. It is your. Oh, I want. Tell me. Is. Yes. Do you just? I really. Does the name? No. Was the guy? What? That bill? I don't know. Does this? I. Now. No, miss. It has. Where did you? I get just.
Come on.
Was there anything in the? You're not. Do tell. What was the name on the? Did you? There was. Well, I 7. Yeah, I was. That's it. I do. Honest.
This is what last bit.
I am. No. Nah, just trying.
Oh, there we go.
I have to be going. Thanks, Raymond. Good luck.
Right. That's what's pretty much caught up from the last episode. We walked out of here, and that's what we called it.
Escaped into the sewer, come up into the courtyard, and then slipped back into the street here. It wasn't much, but it was more than the cops had got.
There. We are all caught up. This is barking at me, so that's a telephone. So we could call... I don't know. Who's that?
Hello? Who is this? Hi. My name's George Stobart. You don't know me.
Correct, Mr. Stobart. I don't. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm trying to trace one of your customers. Could I maybe come over and talk to you?
No. That's not possible.
Oh, okay. Forget it. Listen, all I want is a name.
What are you talking about? Who are you working for?
I guess you might say I'm acting in the interests of truth and justice.
Thank God. I thought you were the police.
There are innocent lives at stake, Mr. Todrick. Lives that you could save.
You're collecting for charity, yes?
No, I'm not. All I want from you is information.
Go on. I'm listening.
Do you know a guy called Plantar?
No, I never heard of him.
Shall I tell you what happened to Plantar? How he was killed in cold blood?
I told you, I never heard of Plantar.
I expect Plantar's a family man, don't you? In their little apartment, Madame Plantar is cooking the supper, listening for the familiar sound of her husband's key in the door. Junior is waiting for his daddy to come home from work. He can't wait to show him the merit marks he earned in school today. Only tonight, Monsieur Plantar won't be coming home.
You forgot the puppy.
Huh?
The faithful puppy dog, waiting for the sound of his master's voice.
Well, maybe they don't have a dog. What do you think?
I don't know, Plantar. I never heard of Plantar. None of this has anything to do with me.
Well, George, lay it on real thick, why don't you?
What do you know about the clown who bombed the Café de la Chandelle Verte?
I don't have no idea what you're talking about.
You're cool, Todrick. But I think you know more than you're saying.
I don't know who you be, but sure I am you don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Quit playing games with me, Todrick.
I tell you, I know nothing about no clown.
All right then.
Thanks for nothing, Todrick.
Well, that got us nowhere. Let's try Nico.
Hello, Nico Coulard.
Hello? It's George.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
You bet. I met a witness who spoke to the clown. And I know where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
You are? Well, it wasn't easy.
Look, why don't you come here to my apartment later this afternoon?
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come over.
I was used to working alone, but I had to admit it felt good with George on the case too. But there were some things I was going to have to do alone, and fast. I needed the answers to some questions. Who was the costume killer? And why did he murder Carchon? Why did Carchon ask for me to interview him? How did he know my father? And why was my editor so scared? There was some kind of secret war going on out there, but who was on which side? One thing I did know. I wasn't going to get the answers sitting at my desk.
Right.
Mademoiselle Collard. Oh, hello there. Don't tell me I'm going to meet a tall, dark man.
No, I don't think so. Why would you say that?
Oh, just a wild guess.
Anyway, your cousin's female and very pretty.
What?
Your cousin from Marseille, how could you forget her so soon? She was only in your apartment yesterday.
Ah, really?
Such a charming young girl.
Isn't she? And in my apartment, you say?
She let herself in, of course. She's got a key.
Suddenly, everything made sense. My apartment had been bugged. That was how Plantard knew all about my article. How did I know? Because the only cousin I have is a sweet little guy called Jean-Marc, who runs a patisserie in Le Touquet. These people were determined, which meant they were also very dangerous. I suppose she'd forgotten which apartment was mine.
Oh, Miss Collard, you're a mind reader. That's just what she said.
Oh, I bet it was. Well, I'd better be going. See what my sweet cousin's been getting up to.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Well, that was illuminating. We can go back into the apartment where I suppose we could try and find some bugs. Or apparently we can go left. Oh, hello. So we've got Carchon residence. Well, we don't want to go there. The cafe. I couldn't pronounce the rest of it. Or Rougerie. No idea. Go poke around the cafe. No, he's not in the hole. Oh, there you go. They've cleaned it up. Let's speak to him, see what he knows. Let us pump him for information.
Hello, could I ask you some questions?
That depends. Are you a cop?
No, I'm a journalist.
Bit late, aren't you? They already took away the body.
I'm doing a follow-up on this story.
Whoa, that's a lot of bits and pieces to work through. Let's
What do
work our
you
way
think
through
of
it.
my shell case?
Are you in the scrap business?
Of course not.
Pity. I've got some rubbish just like that I need to get rid of.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
What do you think I am? A plumber?
He wouldn't be interested in a substitution cipher.
How do you know?
Look at this secret message.
Very nice. But it's not secret now, is it? It's just a message.
Would you recognize this?
That is the key to a safe. A Warren special, if I'm not mistaken.
Would you like this hair clip?
What do you take me for? Some kind of a pervert?
Do you like this cuffing?
It's the kind of thing you pick up for a couple of euros at Les Puces de Saint-Ouen.
He wouldn't be interested.
How do you know?
Do you know this man?
He looks like a nasty piece of work. I had an uncle who was with the fascists, but we never talk about him.
What happened to him?
How should I know? We never talk about him.
Take a look at this.
I don't like laissez hankies. They scratch my nose.
I can see how that must be a problem for you.
You see this ticket?
Are you trying to bribe me?
No.
I don't blame you, of course. Good-looking fella like me.
Okay. That got us nowhere.
Tell me, are you related to the workman I saw digging the hole?
Don't talk to me about flobage. Pah!
Okay.
He just won a fortune on the horses and he won't give me a cent.
Well, it's his money.
When he was broke, he was happy to touch me for a loan. Brothers should look after each other, he used to say. He's changed his tune, now he's brassed up.
You're doing a fine job.
Damn right I am. You should be writing about me, not that idiot that got blown up.
The heroes who pick up the pieces when disaster strikes.
Exactly.
Well, give me your best smile and maybe I'll put your picture in the article.
Oh, right. Just give me a minute to do my hair.
The police had removed the body, but nothing else looked disturbed.
Right then. What's that?
A panel had been blown away, revealing a gap. From this angle, I could see that something had been lodged in the gap behind the pipes.
A book?
Behind the table were some damaged pipes. Voila! The police and forensic teams had missed a vital piece of evidence. Some kind of pouch. On the pouch was the cross symbol of Cochon's organization. I was on the right track. On the pouch was the cross symbol of Cochon's organization. Inside the pouch were two items, a strange metallic artifact and a letter in some kind of code.
Ah.
The artifact had a sword laid across scales, the scales of justice. I wondered if this connected to the room at the quayside. Another coded message using the same cipher system. So, Plantard was involved with Cochon.
Oh joy, another code. Excuse me. The note has been written in using a substitution cipher. This means that a different symbol has been used to represent each letter of the alphabet. Throughout the code, you must correctly match all the symbols in their corresponding letters. Highlight a symbol, then highlight the corresponding letter. If you make a mistake, hit the go back button, or you can reset it the whole puzzle by clicking the reset button. So reset, go back. Let's see how much of this I can remember. Well, that is a P. I remember that one. Oh, ah. Where is it? I have an idea. Lantard. No, not that one. That one. I know what that word is. That's Arno. I'm gonna that then is gonna be Yamada as before. So a Y. Yeah, could be. Let's try that. Yes. Vigilant? Ah, now we're getting somewhere. Oh, that's going to be an M because that's Yamada. So, oh yes, I know what that one is. That is going to be a K. So Plantard, yeah, killed. That's going to be a U. Murderer. Must followed trail from Arno and Yamada. He will come for us now. We must be
Plantard. Pierre Kill. Murderer must have followed trail from Arno and Yamada. He will come for us now. We must be vigilant. Thierry's girl broke into Pierre's safe. She worries me. Imelda. So much for Imelda's innocence. Plantard was working for her and for Canchon. But why did Plantard want to meet? Was it a trap? Or maybe he was in too deep and needed me to tell the story, whatever the story was. One thing was clear. It was a story worth killing for.
Hey, what about my photos?
Oh, of course. How could I forget?
Well, I'm waiting. Get your camera out.
Camera. Oh, I forgot. It broke.
Hello. They should never send a woman to do a man's job.
Well, this
Sod
woman
off.
had fooled him easily enough. And found the evidence the police had missed. The strange metal artifact I found in Plantard's pouch had pointed back to the quayside.
Okay. Alright then. I'm guessing we've got to go back into the fancy office. If I can remember how to do it. Bullet. Cylinder. Door. Yay!
A door like that always has something important behind it. I had to find a way to unlock it. That wasn't going to help.
That's safe.
Plantard's key fitted the lock, so he must have used this place too.
Seems like everybody was using this place. What have we got?
A photograph had been torn up. If I could just arrange the pieces.
Move the mouse pointer over it. When the pointer turns to a hand icon, click and press the mouse button and drag the fragment to the appropriate position. Fragments must be arranged so that the whole of the photograph fits within the available space.
Oh my god. It can't be.
Daddy? As I predicted a couple episodes ago? that's looking a bit better. Try this again, see if we can get it right. Well, I think I might have had it in the first place, but never mind. Always thought that was the right idea. That one goes, that one definitely goes there, that one goes there, that one definitely goes there.
There was no doubt about it. It was a picture of my father.
Knew it.
Papa! Oh, God. After what I'd gone through, I thought I could face anything. But not this. My father, the one person in the whole world who I truly admired, standing with Crachon while those murderers carried on with their evil work. My father, grinning at the camera. I couldn't believe it. I realized that I desperately needed to get to the bottom of this story, and that I really needed George.
There's George. And that is the end of the episode. So that is part number 4 completed. Interesting. The story is unfolding. We are back in control of George, although I suspect the game may push us back 1 or 2 steps if we when we load back in for part number 5. If that's the case, I will be skipping again. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Throw us a comment if you feel like it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Other than that, guys, have yourself a fantastic day, and I will catch you all in the next one.